rise softly, slow reverb in the dark, like heaven learned my name once, then forgot where you are. I used to feel you everywhere, in the air, in the light. Now the world feels unfamiliar. When I wake up at night, your ghost lives in my breathing, in the spaces I defend. I keep knocking on a feeling I'm not sure will open again. I did everything they told me, I let go, I forgave, but loving you was never something I could train my heart to fade. I'm locked out of heaven since you walked away. Every prayer feels unanswered, every night feels the same. Locked out of heaven, but I still see the glow. I touched something perfect, and now I know. Dream pop lights on empty streets, beat bass low, pulling slow. I dance with strangers' shadows, just to feel something close. Posted strings are trembling, like they know I'm not fine. Every kiss feels borrowed from another lifetime. We say love comes in seasons, that it leaves then returns, but no one tells you how it feels when the bridge still burns. I'm locked out of heaven, but I remember the door, the way your hands felt holy, like I needed nothing more. I'm locked out of heaven, still wearing your truth. I walk through the fire again, just to lose myself in you. If heaven is a moment when your heart feels understood, then I live there in your silence. I was seen, I was good. Maybe angels don't have wings, maybe they just stay, and hell is learning how to breathe after they walk away. Strings rise slow and broken, lo-fi glow, minimal sound. Every pulse reminds me what I almost found. I'm locked out of heaven, but I don't curse your name. You show me what forever felt like, even if it couldn't stay. Locked out of heaven, still holding the key. It's not in getting you back, it's in what you gave to me. I'm locked out of heaven, but I'm not ashamed. Some loves change your language, some loves leave a flame. Locked out of heaven, I carry the proof that heaven was real, because heaven was you. The violin fades to silence, reverb soft and true. I don't knock anymore, I remember you. A thin string cuts the silence, slow reverb in the rain, like a spark that keeps on breathing through the quiet pain. The night leans on the window, your reflection in the glass. I see the girl I used to be, and who I couldn't pass. Acoustic strings remember every truth I try to hide. There's a flame inside the water, I've been drowning deep in told me love was gentle, soft and easy on the skin. But nobody ever warned me how it feels to burn within. There's a fire in the rain, in the place I couldn't name, where the tears and hope collide and still don't feel the same. Fire in the rain, quiet, wild and blue. It's the heat of every feeling I never showed to you. Dream pop lights are flickering, beat bass under my breath. Every step I take reminds me how close I came to death. Not of body, not of breathing, but the girl who stayed too long, setting herself on fire just to keep somebody warm. I try to cool the damage, try to pray it away, but some fires don't ask permission, they just learn how to stay. There's a fire in the rain, low tide in my chest. Every memory's still glowing where you used to rest. Fire in the rain, not a curse, not a sin. It's the truth I kept burning just to fit myself in. If love is just a lesson written in the flame, then maybe all this burning is how I change my name. I don't need to be forgiven, I don't need to be saved. I just need to let this fire teach me how to stay brave. Strings rise then fall like embers, lo-fi sparks in time. Every pulse reminds me this fire is mine. There's a fire in the rain, and I'm learning how to stand, not afraid of all the heat I feel inside my hands. Fire in the rain, won't drown it anymore. I'll let it light the dark ahead instead of burning the floor. There's a fire in the rain, not destroying, just a wake, turning fear into a signal I no longer have to fake. Fire in the rain, I finally understand. Some flames are meant to hurt you, they're meant to help you stand. The violin fades to a shimmer, reverb soft as rain. I walk forward through the water with the fire still in my veins. A single string is shaking, slow reverb in the dark. Like every thought I buried, you circle in my heart. You look at me like I'm broken, like I'm something hard to keep. I see it in the way you pause before you fall asleep. The chords are trembling, I feel them in my chest. Every mirror keeps reminding me I'm failing your best. I learned to read your silence, every sigh, every tell. You don't have to say it out loud, I know it too well. I hate myself when you look away. like a rerun I can't close. You say I'm too emotional, too much, too hard to love. So I swallow all my feelings till they're heavy in my lungs. I keep asking what's wrong with me, why I bend, why I break, why your cold feels louder than every promise you made. I hate myself when you pull back, like I crossed some unseen line. I hate myself for apologizing when I wasn't the crime. I hate myself for shrinking down just to fit your frame. Every time you say I'm not enough, I start to feel ashamed. If love is meant to hold you up, why do I feel so small? Why does wanting you to choose me feel like begging for a fall? Maybe love isn't supposed to hurt, like it's carving out my name. Maybe I don't hate myself, maybe this isn't the same. Strings rise then fracture slow, lo-fi glow, minimal beat. Every pulse is asking me why I'm so hard on me. I hate myself when I lose my voice, when I'm scared to speak my truth. I hate myself for staying quiet just to stay with you. I hate myself for all the blame I never should have worn, for turning love into a reason to feel torn. But maybe one day I'll forgive myself for believing what you said, for mistaking your distance as something I misread. Maybe one day I'll love myself the way I begged you to, and I'll stop hating who I am for loving you. The violin fades into breathing, reverb soft, untrue. I don't hate myself for feeling, I just forgot I mattered too. A single note falls softly, slow reverb in the air. Every sound is leaning closer, like it knows you're there. The room is full of faces, lights dance and voices loud, but everything feels distant when you're not around. Acoustic strings keep humming underneath my skin. Every smile I try to wear feels paper thin. They say there's always someone new, someone brighter in the view. But no matter where I go, I'm still comparing them to you. 'Cause there's nothing on you, nothing even comes close. Not the way you say my name, or the way you hold me slow. There's nothing on you, in the dark or in the truth. I've seen 1,000 faces Club nights and city streets, beat bass low, it pulls me in. Every song is almost right, but it's missing where you've been. I try to move like I'm okay, like I've learned to let it go, but my heart still skips ahead every time I hear hello. I don't need perfection, I don't need brand new. I just miss the kind of love that only felt like you. 'Cause there's nothing on you, not the stars, not the crowd, not the ones who say they want me, saying it too loud. There's nothing on you in the way they try to move. They can touch my hand, my skin, but there's nothing on you. If love is just a moment that we never can replace, then I'll keep it in my breathing, in the memory of your face. Maybe time will soften edges, maybe I'll learn something new, but nothing ever loved me like the way it did with you. Strings rise slow and tender, lo-fi glow, minimal beat. Every pulse is telling me why your absence still feels deep. There's nothing on you, not in crowded rooms, not in late night conversations under different moons. There's nothing on you, and I've tried to be fair, but loving your rewrote what I know love is supposed to be like. There's nothing on you, and maybe that's okay. Some love set the standard and never fade away. There's nothing on you, I won't lie, it's true. I can learn to live, to breathe, to move, but there's nothing on you. The violin fades to silence, reverb soft and blue. I don't need to say it twice, there's nothing on you. The room is quiet, but it's loud inside. Your shadow still lives where the light should hide. Violin strings pull me back again to every word we never said. I trace your name in the air at night, like it might bring you back in soft moonlight. But all I feel is the space you left, a love unfinished, a stolen breath. And I'm holding on to something that's already gone. Gone, like the morning fades too soon, like a song without a tune. I still reach for you, but you're gone. The echoes dance in slow reverb dreams. Your voice is buried in memory. I hear it in the rain on glass, and every moment that won't pass. Acoustic chords and a broken heart, still playing pieces of who we are. I tried to heal, I tried to move, but love like this doesn't loosen its roots. I whisper your name, your silence ends answers the same. Gone like a photograph in flame, like I'm calling out in vain. I still feel you near, but you're gone, and I don't know how to stop loving what I lost when every road leads back. No matter what it costs, soft electronic skies above carry the ghost of us. A beat bass pulse like my heart still fights for something that died in gentle nights. Maybe I was too late, maybe you couldn't stay, maybe love was never meant to be something we could say, but I still breathe you in like you're not far away. Gone like the stars when daylight comes, like a place I can't run from. I keep holding on, but you're gone, gone. And I'm here, still singing to what's gone. The violin hums in silver air, like a secret no one shares. Midnight leans against my skin, where your memory has been. Every note drips down like rain, soft and heavy with your name. In the quiet I can see what we were and couldn't be. We were poetry in motion, breathing fast and falling deep. Promises like fragile oceans, vows we couldn't keep. You held my hands like forever, like time would always bend, but forever slipped between us at the bitter end. I still trace your shadow on the ceiling late at night, still replay the way you whispered everything would be alright. But love can turn to silence, and silence turns to space. Now all that's left between us is an empty place. If you ever think about me when the sky is painted blue, I hope the wind reminds you of the girl who once loved you. But don't remember me crying, don't remember me trying to hold on to something already gone. Don't remember the breaking, the nights I stayed awakened, begging you to stay just one more song. The violin whispers through the rain, silver tears on window panes. Every drop keeps time so slow, like a memory we used to know. Streetlights shimmer on the street, water tracing at my feet. In the hush of midnight's glow, I still see us in the rain below. We were laughing without umbrellas, spinning circles in the storm. Your jacket wrapped around my shoulders, keeping my trembling warm. Raindrops falling on your lashes, you brushed them from my face. Every second felt like forever in that tiny soaked embrace. We didn't care about tomorrow, didn't think about the end. We were just two hearts wide open, letting heaven descend. Tell me why the rain feels different now that you're not here. Why every storm reminds me of the way you held me near. We found love under the raindrops, dancing where the sky would cry. Every kiss was soft and reckless, thunder rolling by. We found love in the downpour, hearts beating on the wet floor. Even now I feel the spark of love under raindrops. Nobody knew the way the storm could wash our fears away. Nobody saw how bright we shine in that silver night. Now I walk these streets alone, hearing echoes in the tone of the rain against my skin, calling me back again. Puddles mirror broken lights, like shattered dreams at night. But when the clouds begin to fall, I still feel it all. Your voice inside the thunder, your touch in every breeze. Even in the coldest weather, you still live in me. Maybe rain is just a blessing for hearts that had to part. Maybe storms were meant to water the gardens of the heart. We found love under the raindrops, where the world felt pure and new. Every heartbeat in the downpour only beat for you. We found love in fragile elements, in laughter and in brokenness. Though the clouds have moved above, I still believe in us. If I see you in the rainfall years from now someday, maybe we'll just smile softly and let the silence say we found love under the raindrops in a fleeting summer sky. Even if it couldn't last, I'll never ask why. Because somewhere in the storm, two hearts were reborn. And every time the heavens drop, I remember life under the raindrops. The violin sighs in the dark, tracing circles around my heart. Every note feels like goodbye, hiding in a lullaby. Midnight settles on our skin, where we end and we begin. Two hearts close but never equal, two souls beautiful yet fragile. We fit together like a picture, but the colors weren't the same. You were sunlight in the morning, I was dancing in the rain. You speak logic, I speak feeling. You need space, I need your hands. We kept trying to rewrite what we couldn't understand. Every kiss was full of longing, every touch a soft debate. Love was there without a question, but timing sealed our fate. Tell me why it hurts so deep when love is real but incomplete. How can something feel so right and still not survive? Maybe love is not compatible. Maybe hearts are mathematical. We can want it all we like, still lose the fight. Maybe we were meant to try, not meant to stay for life. Two flames under different skies. Love is not compatible. Nobody's wrong, nobody's cruel. We just broke the golden rule. You can't force a perfect fit when the pieces don't commit. I hear laughter in the kitchen, late night talks about our dreams, but your future didn't hold the same picture that I'd seen. I was building something steady, you were chasing open roads. I was ready for forever, you were scared of getting close. Every maybe felt like distance, every silence like a sign. We were speaking different languages between your heart and mine. No bother was enough, we would still be us. But love can't change the way two different hearts are made. Maybe love is not compatible, even when it's beautiful, even when the tears are real and every touch can heal. Maybe we were meant to learn how sometimes hearts must burn. Not every story survives. Maybe it's not compatible. If I see you years from now, I hope we both somehow smile at what we had without feeling sad. Maybe love is not compatible, but it was unforgettable. Even if we couldn't stay, I'm grateful anyway. We were magic for a while, two hearts out of style. I know it hurts to let you go. Some loves just don't align, I know. A single violin drifts softly, slow reverb fills the room, like time is bending gently to the shape of me and you. Morning light comes quietly, your hand brushing mine. Every breath we share is fragile, every touch a sign. rushing the heartbeat, no need to chase the day. Every moment in your presence turns the world to gray. This is slow love, soft and steady, true. Not the kind that burns too fast, but the kind that holds you through. Slow love, every sigh, every glance, every heartbeat counting, a quiet kind of chance. Dream pop lights in the evening, beat bass slow and calm. Every word we whisper is a soft protective balm. The night stretches like our arms around each other tight. Every shadow keeps our secrets, every silence feels right. We don't need the fireworks, we don't need the rush. The rhythm of our breathing is the only sound we trust. This is slow love, like the ocean meets the shore. Every wave returning to touch me more and more. Slow love, gentle as morning rain. Every moment in your arms erases all the pain. If love is just a season, then let this season stay. Let it teach me patience, let it teach me the way. No need for grand illusions, no need for skies above. I found my heaven simply in this slow love. Strings rise, fall and linger, lo-fi glow, minimal beat. Every pulse reminds me of the way you make me complete. This is slow love, every heartbeat, every sigh, every glance we share together is a vow we can't deny. Slow love, softly breathing through the night. I don't need forever, I just need this ride. Slow love, not hurried, not afraid. Every moment with you is a promise gently made. Slow love, let the world fall away. I'll stay here in your arms when slow love stays. The violin fades to silence, reverb soft and true. Every breath between us is slow love, me and you. A single note in the twilight, slow reverb learns our names. The air between us shivers like a spark before the flame. Morning comes in quietly, your shadow on the wall. I hear you in the small things, the hush before I call. Acoustic strings, remember how your fingers felt in mine. Every breath we ever shared still moves me through the time. Didn't need the thunder, didn't need to prove enough. We learned the art of staying in the spaces soft with trust. This is a breath of love, in and out, slow and true. Every heartbeat finding home in the nearness of you. A breath of love, like waves that never rush. It's the quiet that keeps us close. It's the hush. Dream pop lights along the ceiling, beat bass low beneath my skin. Every sound feels rounded now, by where your smile begins. We spoke in half, remember laughs and glances understood. Found 1,000 ways to say I'm here when words were few. I was learning how to listen, you were patient with the truth. Every pause became a promise I could lean into with you. This is a breath of love, warm as candlelight, holding steady through the dark and the changing of the night. A breath of love, no need to shout or prove. It's the rhythm that we share, me and you. If love is just a moment, let this moment last. Let it teach our trembling hearts how to breathe beyond the past. We don't chase the fireworks, we don't need the rush. We found the magic living in the gentle hush. Strings rise, fall and hover, lo-fi glow, minimal sound. Every pulse is teaching me how safe I feel right now. This is a breath of love, every rise, every release. Finding calm in every storm, finding path, finding peace. A breath of love, soft as evening rain. It doesn't ask for more than this. It moves. This is a breath of love, held between your chest and mine. Not afraid of quiet truths or the passing of time. A breath of love, I'll carry what we've known in the way I breathe more gently, in the way I've grown. The violin fades to a whisper, reverb soft and slow. I close my eyes and feel it, our breath of love. The violin glows in the twilight, like a spark beneath my skin. Every note feels like a whisper, calling something deep within. Midnight rests upon my shoulders, but I don't feel alone. Ever since your heart found mine, this emptiness has gone. I was drifting through the seasons, carrying a guarded soul, building walls from old defenses, trying not to lose control. I believed in independence, a simple touch could feel so much like home. Then you walked into my silence with a calm I couldn't name. You didn't try to change me, you just loved me the same. Tell me why your gentle voice makes my heavy thoughts unwind. How your presence turns the chaos into peace inside my mind. It's the influence of love, soft but powerful enough to move the darkest parts of me into clarity. It's the influence of you in everything I do. You make the broken beautiful. That's what your love can do. Nobody sees the quiet ways you teach my heart to stay. Nobody feels the light you bring when skies are gray. Morning sunlight through the curtains, your laughter in the air. Even ordinary moments feel extraordinary there. You don't promise me perfection, you don't claim to know it all, but you hold me when I'm falling, you catch me when I fall. With you I'm less afraid of the shadows in my past. Your love is like a steady rhythm beating strong and vast. Maybe love's not loud or wild, maybe it's just soft and kind. Maybe strength is found in hearts that entwine. It's the influence of love, changing who I was, turning doubt into belief, bringing sweet relief. It's the influence of grace I see upon your face. You make the fragile fearless with just your touch. If storms begin to gather, if nights grow cold and long, I'll remember how your love made me strong. It's the influence of love that lifts me up above the fears I used to hide behind, the doubts inside my mind. Because of you I'm not the same. You rule my pride in every breath and every move. I feel the influence of love. The violin breaks in the silence, like glass beneath my skin. Every note is a confession of the storm I'm standing in. Midnight leaves against the mirror, I don't recognize my face. Love once felt like sacred fire, now it's just an empty space. You said forever with a steady voice, place your future in my hands. I built my world around your words, believed in all your plans. But whispers travel in the dark, and truth has its own way. I saw your shadow somewhere else, where my heart used to stay. Every promise turned to paper, burning slowly in the night. Every always that you gave me the betrayal of love, a dagger wrapped in velvet touch. You swore that I was enough, but your truth was never us. This is the betrayal of trust, of every fragile piece of us. Now I'm standing in the dark. It's the fingerprints on my heart. Nobody warned me love could lie so sweetly to my face. Nobody told me loyalty could be erased. I replay the little moments, searching for a sign. Was it in the way you hesitated when you said you were mine? Oh, the late replies, the distant eyes, the way you pulled away. I blamed it on the heavy word, not on your hidden games. I gave you all my honesty, every scar and fear. You gave me half the truth and disappear. Maybe I ignored the cracks because I feared the fall. Maybe loving you so blindly was my greatest flaw. This is the betrayal of love, of innocence and trust. We were built on fragile hope that turned to dust. This is the breaking of a dream that wasn't what it seemed. Now I'm learning how to breathe. If rain I used to be, if I see you years from now, will your eyes look down in shame, or will you walk past me like I was just a name? This was the betrayal of love, but I'm stronger than the cut. You may have broken what we were, but not who I become. From the ashes of your lies, I'll rise above. You gave me pain, but I survived the betrayal of love. The night is soft, it holds my breath, a silver sky where I confess your name is written in the stars above, like a quiet prayer for lost love. Violin melodies begin to cry as the moonlight falls. I wonder why every road still leads to you in the dark, in the blue. I feel you close, even when you're not here. Love moon shining over my heart, lighting up the parts that still belong to you. Love moon gentle in the night. violin trembles in the blue, like it's scared of telling truth. Midnight presses on my chest, where your words refuse to rest. Every echo sounds the same, softly whispering my name. But I've learned what silence means, in between your in-betweens. You say forever like it's easy, like it's something you can keep. But I've seen the way your eyes drift when the night gets deep. You hold my hands and pull me closer, paint tomorrow in the air. But your tomorrows fade to nothing when I look for you there. I've memorized your sweet rehearsals, every line you like to say. But love is more than pretty words that slowly slip away. If you're staying, then just stay. If you're leaving, walk away. I'm too fragile for the guessing, too tired for halfway. So don't promise me forever if you're not sure we belong. Don't swear we'll end up together if your heart won't move along. Don't build castles in the sky with words that fade by morning light. If you love me, let it show, but don't promise what you don't know. Nobody breaks like I do when hope turns into truth. I'd rather hear a hard goodbye than a beautiful lie from you. We're dancing on a thin line between real and almost. You kiss me like you mean it, but you love me like a ghost. Every time you say always, it feels heavier than gold. 'Cause always is a lifetime, and your hands feel cold. I don't need a perfect story, I don't need a diamond ring. I just need a steady heartbeat that's certain about me. If your heart is undecided, what the shore is still unclear, don't wrap me in your maybes just to keep me near. So don't promise me a future if I'm just your present face. Don't swear I'm yours forever if I'm just your for all your days. Don't light up all my dark if you plan to leave a spark. If you love me, let it grow, but don't promise what you don't know. Maybe love is quiet, not loud with grand designs. Maybe it's just choosing each other every time. So don't promise me the moonlight if you'll vanish with the dawn. Don't tell me I'm your whole world if tomorrow I'm gone. Give me truth even if it's slow. Give me something real to hold. If your heart is unsure, let me go. Don't promise what you don't know, but don't promise what you don't know. A single string starts trembling, like it knows my name. Slow reverb in the distance, calling out your flame. Morning light feels unfamiliar, waking up alone. Your side of the bed is colder, than I've ever known. Coffee tastes like memories I didn't ask to feel. Every small routine reminds me of what was real. I tell myself I'm breathing, I tell myself I'm strong, but every step I take now feels like something's wrong. It hurts without you in ways I can't explain. Like my heart learned your rhythm and forgot how to change. It hurts without you. Every night, every truth, I smile in the daylight, but it breaks without you. Accursed strings are humming low, beat bass under my skin. Every sound is reaching places you've already been. I walk past all the moments where we used to stand. Even the silence remembers how you held my hand. They say time makes it easy, turns it sharp to numb, but missing you is constant, like a quiet drum. It hurts without you, like a song without a key. Every note keeps falling where you used to be. It hurts without you, and I don't fight the truth. I've learned how to survive here, but it hurts without you. If love is just a season, then why does it still rain? Why does your name still echo every time I break? Maybe healing isn't leaving, maybe it's staying true. Learning how to live with love that still feels like you. Strings rise slow and fragile, lo-fi hearts collide. Every pulse reminds me I'm still alive. It hurts without you, but I carry you with grace. In the way I love more gently, in the way I wait. It hurts without you, but I'm learning how to stand with your shadow in my heartbeat and hope in my hands. It hurts without you, but I don't wish it away, because loving you taught me who I am today. It hurts without you, still I'm grateful too, for every moment, every truth. Even now, it hurts without you. Violin fades into the night, reverb soft and blue. I close my eyes, breathe slowly, and miss you. The violin cries in the distance, echoes through my room. Every note falls like a memory, wrapped in soft perfume. Shadows dance along the ceiling, moonlight on my door. I trace your name in silence, like I've done so many nights before. The clock keeps ticking softly, but time feels frozen still. Every second without you is a space I cannot fill. Your sweater on my shoulders still carries your cologne. I close my eyes and almost feel the way you'd pull me close. They say that distance changes the rhythm of the heart, but mine still beats in sync with yours, even miles apart. Only do you feel it too? This quiet in between, the way the night grows heavier when you're not next to me. I'm waiting my love under the same pale stars above, holding on to every word you whisper, just because. I'm waiting my love through every doubt and every pause, no matter how far you are. You're the wish inside my heart. Nobody sees these silent tears I hide behind the smile. Nobody knows how long the nights can stretch for miles. I replay our conversations, every laugh, every sigh. The way your hand would find mine without even trying. The city feels so different without you by my side. Even crowded streets feel lonely when you're not here tonight. But I believe in what we built, in every promise made. Love like ours doesn't fade away. Maybe faith is fragile, maybe hope is small, but I would cross forever if you were at the end of it all. I'm waiting my love with a heart that won't give up, through the silence of the phone, through nights that feel too long. I'm waiting my love, trusting what we've become. No ocean, no sky could make say goodbye. If the wind carries my whisper tears in the silence, silver tears in the dark. Every note feels like a memory etched inside my heart. Midnight leans against the window, breathing slow into my skin. I hear your name in every echo of what could have been. We were standing on a thin line, pride between our hands. Words we never said out loud turned into our end. I remember how you looked at me like I was your only home, but I let my fears speak louder than the love I'd always known. I thought the time would fix it, that you'd still be there to stay. I didn't know forever could quietly slip away. Now I replay every moment, every silence, every fight. If I could turn the clock around, I'd hold you tight tonight. Regret is a heavy shadow following me home. It whispers all the words I should've let you know. Regret is a lonely mirror showing who I've been. The girl who let you walk away when she should've let you in. Nobody sees the tears falling in the dark. Nobody hears the breaking inside my fragile heart. I passed the places we would go, your laughter in Lyon. Every corner of the city still believes you're there. I tried to act so fearless, like I didn't need your touch, but independence feels so empty when it costs this much. If I called you in the morning, would you even pick up? Or did I lose my second chance the day I gave you up? Maybe love needs courage more than perfect timing. Maybe I was too afraid of shining. Regret is every oath, every what if in my mind. It's the space beside me lose in the twilight, soft as a breath on my skin. Every note feels like a first time, like something's pulling me in. Midnight shimmers in slow motion, city lights begin to blur. There's a quiet kind of magic every time you say a word. I was careful with my heart, but my walls up in the dark. Told myself I'd never lose control again. I was steady, I was strong, learning to move and move along. Never thought I'd let somebody in. And then you smiled across the room and the air began to move. Something shifted deep inside my chest. Every doubt I used to know started letting go, like my heart had found a place to rest. Tell me why my hands are shaking when you're standing close to me. Why my guarded heart is breaking all its own boundaries. I think I'm falling in love, slow like the stars above. Every glance, every touch is almost too much. I feel it under my skin, the sweet surrender I'm in. If this is what it becomes, I'm falling in love. Nobody told me it'd feel like floating and losing my feet. Nobody warned me my heart would skip every beat. Body light on your face, time slows down in your embrace. Every second feels brand new. Even silence feels alive when you're right here by my side. Like the world begins with you. I don't need a perfect plan, just your fingers in my hand. No more hiding who I am. Every fear is growing small. I'm not scared to fall. If you're the one I'm falling with, maybe love is just a risk wrapped in hope and tenderness. Maybe hearts are meant to leap before they think. I know I'm falling in love, soft like a whispered song. Every look in your eyes feels like I belong. I feel it pulling me near, dissolving every fear. If this is where it runs, I'm falling in love. If tomorrow changes everything, if the sky turns gray, I'll still remember how it felt the moment you looked my way. Not afraid that I'll fall, not afraid at all. If loving you is the risk, it's one I'll take. With every breath, every touch, I'm giving you my trust. And wherever this becomes, I'm falling in love. string in the hallway. Slow reverb learns my tone. Every sound keeps asking why I'm talking alone. The room is full of quiet, but my mind won't rest. Your name keeps circling softly, like it's looking for my chest. Acoustic strings remember every truth I couldn't hold. I speak into the silence, like you're still coming home. I practice conversations now we'll never have. Every answer I imagine is a chance I never asked. I'm talking alone, but it sounds like you. Every word I let fall feels half true. I'm talking alone in the echo of us, trying to feel less empty by saying too much. Dream pop lights on the ceiling, beat bass slow, slow and warm. I hold my breath in moments where your memory forms. I tell you how my day went, like you're listening somehow. I laughed and I remember you're not here right now. They say silence is healing, that it teaches you to cope, but silence only listens when you're running out of hope. I'm talking alone in a borrowed calm, trying to soothe the ache with the sound of my own arms. I'm talking alone, like it makes you near, like if I say it softly, you might still hear. If love is just a habit that the heart won't break, and this is my withdrawal. Every night I stay awake, I don't need an answer, I don't need a sign, I just need somewhere to put what's still alive. Strings rise and fall apart. Lo-fi glow, minimal beat. Every pulse keeps proving I'm still on my feet. I'm talking alone, but I'm learning the sound of my own voice shaking when no one's around. I'm talking alone and it hurts, it's true, but I'm starting to hear myself breaking through. I'm talking alone, but I'm was teaching me how. I'm talking alone till the quiet feels kind, till I stop looking for you every time. The violin fades, reverb soft, but as long. I whisper one last sentence. I'm not alone. The violin trembles in the night, silver tears and fading light. Every note falls slow and deep, like promises we couldn't keep. Your shadow lingers by the door, suitcase resting on the floor. The silence louder than a scream, tearing at the seams. We were fire in the cold, two young hearts, too brave, too bold. Built our world with fragile hands, dreaming of forever plans. Now your eyes won't look at mine, like love ran out of time. Every word you try to say feels like you're slipping away. I know we stumbled through the pain, drowned in pride and summer rain, but broken doesn't mean we're done. It doesn't mean we run. If there's a chance to try again, let's not let this be the end. Every heartbeat begs me, please stay with me. Don't leave me standing in the dark. Don't take your light out of my heart. Even if the road is rough, we're stronger than enough. Don't leave me holding on to air, pretending I don't care. If love still lives between us, don't leave me. Nobody knows the way. Your arms feel like my safest place. Nobody sees how I fall apart at the thought of losing you. Late night fights and tired tears, whispers tangled up in fears. We said things we didn't mean, crossed lines we shouldn't have seen. But I remember softer days, your laughter in the rain, dancing barefoot in the kitchen, spinning through the pain. We're not perfect, never were, but love is worth the hurt. Don't let one heavy storm erase what we built first. If your heart is still unsure, if you're searching for the door, look at me and tell me why we should say goodbye. Don't leave me when I'm breaking, when my hands are shaking. Don't walk away from us without one more try. Don't leave me in the silence, in this quiet violence. If there's still love to see, don't leave me. If you go, I'll understand, but I won't pretend that it won't change everything. Don't leave me without a fight, without holding me tight. If we're meant to say goodbye, look me in the eye. But if there's hope we can believe, if endless softly. Slow river fills the air, like every thought I've been hiding is finally laying bare. The night is still around me, your shadow haunts my mind. I hear your voice in fragments of the love we left behind. Acoustic strings are trembling, every chord a sigh. I hold my chest and whisper the tears I don't deny. I try to breathe in silence, pretend I'm standing strong, but the weight of everything feels too heavy to belong. I feel cry. Lights on empty streets, beat bass slow, soft and deep. Every song I hear reminds me of the promises we keep. Acoustic strings like whispers, pulling me to the past. Every touch I long for is a ghost that still lasts. They tell me time will heal it, that the pain will fade away, but some feelings stay eternal, like the night refusing day. I feel cry. Every word I never said, every glance I left unspoken, still echo in my head. I feel cry. Even when I try to move, the heart remembers everything the mind doesn't approve. If love is just a question that keeps circling the soul, then tears are just the answer to the pieces that made me whole. I don't ask for forgiveness, I don't need to be strong. I just let the feeling flow and acknowledge what's wrong. Strings rise, fall, and linger. Lo-fi glow, minimal beats. Every pulse is telling me it's okay to admit defeat. I feel cry in silence, in the dark, in the warmth of your memory, and the echo of your spark. I feel cry, and it doesn't make me weak. It's the voice of everything I couldn't say or speak. I feel cry, but I'm learning to embrace every tear a quiet teacher, every ache a sacred space. I feel cry, and maybe that's enough to honor what was tender and learn how to be tough. The violin fades to whisper, reverb soft, almost shy. I close my eyes and listen. I'm allowed to feel, to cry. A single string awakens slowly. River paints the dark with blue. Every note is breathing gently, like it's leading me to you. Morning light slips through the window, soft as your familiar sight. I feel you in the stillness before the world goes racing by. Quick chords, three chords, remember all the ways we learned to stay. Every touch a quiet promise we didn't have to say. I was learning how to trust my steps. You were patient with my fears. We met in all the in-betweens of laughter, doubt, and tears. We're one heart beating slowly in a rhythm only we know. Two souls moving gently where the deeper feelings go. One heart, not afraid of scars, not afraid of who we are. Finding home in every moment, no matter how far. Dream pop lights across the ceiling, beat bass low beneath my skin. Every sound feels warmer now since you let the silence in. We talk in looks and half smiles in the spaces words can't reach. I've learned the truest language is the love we never teach. I don't need you to save me. I don't need to be strong. I just need your hand in mine when the nights feel long. We're one heart, breathing steady through the quiet and the storms, holding on to tenderness when the world feels worn. One heart, learning how to bend, not pretending, not pretend, just choosing each other again and again. Love is more than passion, more than fire, more than flame. Then it's this calm devotion calling out my name. We don't chase the spotlight, we don't need a sign. We found the truth in staying when the timing wasn't kind. Strings rise like a slow confession, lo-fi glow, minimal sound. Every pulse is grounding me in the love that we found. We're one heart, not perfection, just honest and alive. Learning how to grow together as the days pass by. One heart, open and true. Every piece of me finds peace when I'm close to you. We're one heart, strong and tender in the dark, in the light, turning ordinary moments into something bright. One heart, this much I know. Whatever comes, wherever we start, I'll face it all with you. One heart. into the quiet, reverb soft and warm. I close my eyes and breathe it in. One heart, one form. A single string in the darkness, slow reverb in the sky. The moon leans in to listen every time I ask it why. The night feels wide and empty, your side of silence too. I open up the window, let the cold remind me of you. Acoustic strings are humming, soft echoes in my room. I tell the stars your secrets while I'm talking to the moon. I'm talking to the moon like it knows your name, asking if you ever look up and feel the same. Talking to the moon, where my truth can go. Every hope I can reach you if it's someone knows. Dream pop light on the ceiling, beat bass low in my chest. Every blip feels borrowed from a love that won't rest. I walk through half-remembered nights where we almost stayed. I replay all the laughter like it might change what we became. They say distance dulls the feeling, turns the fire into dust, but missing you is constant, like gravity and trust. I'm talking to the moon in a voice that's barely there, telling it how much I miss you like it's only fair. Talking to the moon in silver broken tunes. If my heart can't reach you now, maybe light will soon. If love is just a question floating somewhere out of sight, then maybe it finds answers in the quiet of the night. I don't ask for forever, I don't beg the past to stay. I just need a place to put the things I couldn't say. Strings rise slow and fragile, lo-fi glow, minimal sound. Every pulse reminds me I'm still standing my ground. I'm talking to the moon, not to feel so alone, letting all the feelings turn into a tone. Talking to the moon till my breathing's calm, till the aching loving you feels almost warm. I'm talking to the moon and it's listening tonight, holding all my heartbreak in its borrowed light. Talking to the moon, learning how to heal, letting go just enough to still feel what's real. The violin fades to silence, the sky turns soft and blue. I whisper one last secret, I still believe in